Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be ranking every NFL quarterback. I'm kind of on a time crunch, so we're just going to get right into it. So, first column, I made this as simple as possible. Elite, above average, average, not great, and trash. Like, really not that difficult. Next up, we got... Alright, so first we got Derek Carr. Average. Now, bear with me. He wasn't really that bad last year. Just... you know what? Let's look up his stats right now. Derek Carr stats. Let me pull up his stats. Hold on. Yeah, fuck it. We're not gonna look up his stats. But yeah, Derek Carr, he's definitely above average. The Raiders didn't see what they had with him, and until he's gone, they're not gonna realize. Drew Lock, fuck him, he's trash. Gardner Minshew, trash. Jacoby Brissett, not great. I mean, he was serviceable for the Browns. Definitely won them a few games, more than Watson did. So you've got Jalen Hurts. Come on, really? He's elite. Jameis, not great. Okay, Jared Goff. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but Jared Goff's elite. He's the most underrated quarterback in the league, in my opinion. Next up, we got Zach Wilson, trash. Jimmy Garoppolo, he's average. Look, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this and the Jared Goff one, but bear in mind, Garoppolo's a serviceable quarterback. He has more rings. No, that was a bad analogy. He was a backup. He's been to more Super Bowls than both Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen combined. That alone is enough to put him in average. Okay, next up we got Joe Burrow. Come on, he's elite. That one I'm not going to get any hate for. Jordan Love we're not going to do. Josh Allen, another no-brainer. Elite. Justin Fields. I want to put him in... Oh, shit, here he is. I want to put him in trash so bad, but I'm going to put him at not great. Guys, Justin Fields is not that good, and people don't realize it yet. He's a good runner who can occasionally make a good throw. Speaking of good runners who can occasionally make a good throw, let's talk about Lamar Jackson. He's average. I'm sorry. He's average. He's always getting hurt, and he cannot throw that good. People compare him to Mike Vick. Mike Vick was a million times better. Next, look at Aaron Rodgers. I want to put him above average, but you know what? Don't get me wrong, he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, just he's getting old. Only because he was just so good for so many years, I'm putting him, you know what, I'm just putting him in average. Fuck it, I don't care what people say. I said we got Herbert, above average. He is not elite. In 3 years, 1 playoff appearance and 1 playoff loss. In Joe Burrow's first full season as a starter, he took his team to the fucking Super Bowl, and now he has the most playoff wins as a Bengals quarterback in their franchise's history. Sorry about that stuttering there. I'm still half asleep. But, yeah, and Herbert could have easily done that in any of the years. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Austin Eckler. And then now they have Khalil Mack. There's no excuses for the Chargers. All right, next up we got Danny Dimes. Above average. He made a big leap without any wide receivers. Like, yeah, Kenny Galladay would score that 1 touchdown, which still amazes me. Surprised the world it didn't end yet. But, yeah, Daniel Jones is above average, man. If you say he's not, fuck you. Next up, we got Kirk Cousins, above average. I'm sorry. People like to shit on Kirk, and everyone blames Kirk for the playoff losses. But that was not his fault. He just happened to make one bad decision. He threw no interceptions. He had a rushing touchdown, and I'm pretty sure he had a passing touchdown on that game. Next up, we got Kyler. He is average. I do not like Kyler. I think he's overrated. Moving on. Mariota, trash. So, former Falcons quarterback, Matt Ryan. He's not in the right situation. He deserves better, but he's not great. Next up, Matthew Stafford, still above average. Won a Super Bowl last year. He was actually doing decent this year before he got hurt. Like, I know he'll do it as good. I'm so tired. Yeah, Stafford's still above average. I'm pretty sure he's retiring after next year, too. All right, next up, we got Mac Jones, another one, above average. He was being held back by Matt Patricia and Joe Judge, which I really think Mac's going to turn around this year. Next up, we got Mitch Trubisky, who is representing Kenny Pickett. So, he's representing Kenny Pickett, and call me biased for this one, but I'm putting him at above average. guys, look. He has just totally changed from his first start and his last start. His first start, he went from throwing 2 interceptions to being more of a running back, to now going on, like, he has, like, 3 career game-winning drives, I think. I know the one against the Raiders. He had a great game against the Colts. Yeah, Kenny Pickett, he's definitely evolved, and he's been great. And I think he's going to have a huge lead next year. Next up, we got Nick Foles, above average. Like, I know I didn't see him a lot this year, but honestly, I think he should be Indy starter next year. Or should get traded to, you know where would be a good fit for him? Tampa Bay. That would be a very good fit for him. Anyway, let's move on. Mahomes, no question about it. He's fucking elite. Dak, above average. He's really, like, I know he threw a lot of interceptions, but it wasn't his fault. Some of them, like, he'd throw to his wide receivers and they have fucking butterfingers, so they drop it. Yeah, so Dak is still above average now. Next up, we got P.J. Walker. Trash. Russ, he's going to be above average next year, but I'm just going to put him at average. You know what? I'm going to put him at above average just because we were able to see what he did without Nathaniel Hackett absolutely ruining him. So Cam Newton, we're not going to put Cam over here because he currently doesn't have a fucking job. Davis Mills, he sucks. Andy Dalton, not great. I'm not completely written off. He did better than Jameis did. Case Keenum, we're not going to use. Baker, dude, he's still fucking trash, okay? Look, anyone could do good under McVay's offense. You could put me under center there, and I could probably rack up a decent season. Not an MVP season, but I could probably rack up, like, 17, 18 touchdowns, probably. You could put anyone under there. For fuck's sake, my dog could probably run under McVay's offense and do good. All right, next up, I got Tannehill. Dude, he's trash. Next up, Sam Darnold, trash. Taylor Heineke, this one's going to piss people off, but above average. Dude, he's the best quarterback Washington's had. Not the best. They should keep him. They should let Heineke develop, and I think he could do really good things with Washington. Look, his NFL debut was a playoff game, and it was actually pretty good. We saw what he could do against an amazing Bucs defense. And he's beaten them before, and I know I'm going off like other performances from a few years ago, but it was a very good performance by Heineke. Next up, we got Taysom Hill. Dude, what position does Taysom Hill actually play, like, originally? Like, tight end? I don't know. We're not... Teddy Bridgewater. I just realized he's still in the Broncos uniform. But, he's not great. He always has fucking concussions. So we got Trevor, above average. Trevor is very good. Good. And he's going to be even better next year, which is hard to believe. Next up, I got Watson. Oh, my God, I can finally put him in trash. Fuck you, Browns. Tua, elite. When Tua was playing, he was easily top 5 quarterback in the NFL. No question about it. Carson Wentz. All right, guys, last up, we got Carson Wentz. Trash. Actually, no, wait. Trey Lance is going to be representing Brock Purdy, just like Mr. Trubisky represents Kenny Pickett. Brock Purdy, elite. I know that's Trey Lance, but anyway, guys, there it is. For those of you guys who are going to want to see here, I think you know what? Fuck that. Yeah, so be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and